Welcome to the Lakers Highlights Today channel. Before we jump into the news, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Now, let's dive into the latest Lakers news. What's up, Lakers fans? It's time for some hot news straight from behind the purple and gold curtain. Today, we're talking about a potential trade involving the Lakers and a familiar face. Could a multi-million-dollar reunion be on the horizon? Rumors say that the $175 million superstar from the Mavericks might be back on the Lakers' radar, and yes, we're talking about a big man who once wore the purple and gold for 5.5 seasons. Even though the Lakers entered the playoffs as underdogs, they're still searching for that key piece in the frontcourt. Alex Len and Jackson Hayes have held it down in the paint, but let's be real, they're missing a dominant presence, someone who can impact both ends of the floor. And guess who might be that player? That's right, we're talking about Anthony Davis. The same AD who came from the Pelicans in 2019 and played a huge role in the Lakers' bubble championship. But also the same AD who's been plagued by recurring injuries throughout his time in LA. Still, when healthy, there's no debate, the man is a beast. He protects the rim, scores with finesse, and controls the game like few others. And here's where it gets interesting. On February 2nd, the NBA was stunned when Davis was traded to the Dallas Mavericks in a blockbuster deal no one saw coming. But the honeymoon didn't last long. Sidelined with a groin injury, he played in only 9 regular season games for the Mavs, but even then, he put up elite numbers, 20 points, over 10 assists, and 2 blocks per game. Dallas liked what they saw and might be ready to commit long-term. But, what if the Lakers make a move? What if they put names like Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, and some draft capital on the table? Could bringing AD back alongside LeBron be a masterstroke? Now let's imagine what it would be like to see Anthony Davis back in a Lakers jersey, sharing the court with LeBron James and none other than Luka Doncic. That's right. 3 of the biggest talents in today's NBA, playing side by side for the most storied franchise in basketball. A true blockbuster scenario, one that would rival any super team in NBA history. It starts with the return of Davis, the same center who came to LA in 2019 as the cornerstone of a franchise rebuild. A dominant force in the paint, capable of shutting down opponents with suffocating defense, grabbing boards, and stretching the floor with mid- and long-range shots. He's one of the only big men in the league who impacts both ends with such versatility, whether it's protecting the rim or executing surgical post moves. When healthy, Davis is easily top 10 in the league. Now add Luka Doncic to the mix. A basketball prodigy, a forward-sized playmaker with genius-level court vision and seemingly limitless offensive upside. Luka's basketball IQ is off the charts. He reads defenses like an open book, runs the pick and roll like a maestro conducting a symphony, and hits clutch shots like it's just another day at the office. Imagine Luka surrounded by shooters and backed by a rim protector like AD. That's a dream scenario for him to thrive. And of course, we can't forget LeBron James, the king. Even after 2 decades in the league, LeBron remains one of the most complete players in NBA history. He controls the pace of the game, commands double teams, and delivers passes that tear defenses apart. More than that, he's the vocal leader, the symbol of the winning culture that defines the Lakers. Now picture this, AD anchoring the defense, Luka running the offense with the ball in hand, and LeBron seamlessly shifting between point guard, forward, and even center when needed. The chemistry between these 3 could be legendary. You'd have an offense nearly impossible to defend, with multiple creators and finishers. And on the other end, a rock-solid defense with Davis patrolling the paint and LeBron using his IQ to close lanes and force mistakes. And let's not forget the role players. With this trio leading the way, guys like Max Christie, Jackson Hayes, or even a free agent pickup could thrive in defined roles, knocking down open shots or exploiting the space created by stars who command all the defensive attention. It would be a nightmare for any opponent. Teams like the Nuggets, Suns, Clippers, Warriors, they'd all have to rethink their defensive game plans to try and stop this historic trio. With those 3 on the floor, the Lakers would instantly become title favorites. A team that demands respect, plays beautiful basketball, and has the pieces to write another golden chapter in franchise history. From the very first game, it was clear that AD was the perfect partner for LeBron James. His ability to dominate the paint, defend multiple positions, and score from different zones made the Lakers instantly more competitive. In the bubble, he was phenomenal. Dominant on defense, deadly on offense, and clutch when it mattered most. That block on Jokic, that buzzer beater against the Nuggets, they're still fresh in every fan's mind. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. After the title run, injuries became a constant theme. Knee sprains, calf strains, foot issues. Davis missed a lot of games in the following seasons, which hurt the team's consistency. The phrase, "when healthy," became a necessary disclaimer in any compliment about his game. In terms of pure talent, few bigs in the NBA match AD's full package: mobility, wingspan, defensive instincts, offensive agility, and high basketball IQ. But his health history has been the main obstacle to building a lasting dynasty alongside LeBron. This past season, Davis showed encouraging signs. He improved his durability, played more games, and returned to being a defensive force at the elite level. He led the Lakers in blocks, rebounds, and paint presence. His chemistry with LeBron remained strong, but the team's roster limitations and the depth of the West stopped them from making another title push. Still, AD remains the team's defensive anchor. He raises the squad's level whenever he's on the court. Despite criticism, his presence is vital. He draws double teams, opens up space for others, and is one of the few players who can go toe-to-toe with stars like Jokic and Embiid. Anthony Davis is undoubtedly one of the most impactful players the Lakers have had since the Kobe Bryant era. His talent is undeniable, his role in the 2020 title is historic, and his connection with LeBron has become one of the most productive duos of the last decade. However, his Lakers legacy is still being written. For him to be remembered as a true franchise icon, he'll need more than just stats and flashes of brilliance. He'll need consistency, durability, and maybe, just maybe, another title to cement his name among the franchise's all-time greats. If he can stay healthy, the answer is clear: yes, Anthony Davis can still be the face of the next purple and gold era. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think? Should Anthony Davis still be the cornerstone of the Lakers' future, or is it time for the franchise to turn the page? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, Lakers Nation.